subscribe to my channel. Press that button.
Dr. Smith, calling Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, calling Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, calling Dr. Smith. Dr. Smith, calling Dr. Smith.
Remember, this is Dr. Smith.
This is Dr. Smith
and you get
with a
educated,
PhD in common sense.
real educated with some raw shit.
Welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Smith with a PhD in common sense. And I want to talk to you today about young men going to prison. Yeah, and they drop their drawers and everything around in the hood, and they supposed to be all bad and all that good shit. But you know, they have a tendency to want to join the gang, you know. And I got news for them. Sometimes the gang fuck them before they get in prison. They don't tell their mama and their daddy, you know. Get an asshole and elbows, you know. That's what it's all about. Dick still stays hard. Go into prison, dick hard. Come out of prison, dick hard. Dick stays hard all the damn time. Young men have a tendency to don't think that way. They have a tendency to try to portray something that's not even there. They think it's gonna be good times all the time. It's not good times all the time. It's gonna be hard times. You need to get a job. First thing, you need to go to school. One thing I have a problem out of young black males, and even the female, but the black males have this bad. They don't want to finish, not going to college. They don't even want to finish high school. They don't even want to get a trade. They want to join a gang. They want to pull their pants on their butt. They want to sell drugs. And who you think gonna get you? Bubba. Bubba's waiting for that juicy booty. He's waiting for your ass in prison. Now, if you want to go there, help yourself. They line them up. Tell you the truth, I had a doctor's son that went to prison. And this is what he told me. This is the truth. It's no bullshit. He said that when he got to prison, he got off the bus. And when he got off the bus, he said that there's a lot of these young men hanging around the bus, and they looked at him and they looked at the rest of them. And they come to him and they say, "Hey, Jimmy." He said, "What is that? Don't you want to join the booty club?" He said, "What is the booty club?" He said, "Booty club is when them boys get off, and then them gangbangers," he said, "we fuck them when they get off." I said, "Wow." He said, "That's what we do." He said, "Now think about it. It's no women's. Dick still get hard. You know, so if dick get hard and ass look good, rub their booty, and you know what happened next? You know, it's asshole and elbow. Ream, steam, and dry clean. And I say it again, ream, steam, and dry clean. That's what they're going to do to you. So if you want to go to prison, you ain't got to worry about having a boyfriend, because you got 1,000 of boyfriends in the prison waiting for your ass, you know. And then they come out trying to be so macho. Come on, please. Who you fooling? You got your ass wide open, and now you got your mouth open. So, you know, you got both ends open. So, you know, you're going to get it in both ways. So I'm telling you, go into school and get your education, because that's something that you need to do. But a lot of them, they don't want to get education. All they want to do is hang around the liquor stores and talk shit, smoke weed, take reefers or whatever you want to call it. Then they want to take drugs. Then they want to see a girl coming by. They want to talk shit to her. And I'm going to tell you, who in the fuck wants you and you don't even have a damn job? Anybody can fuck. A bum can fuck. You know, they have, I mean, if you think you all that, you know, you wouldn't be in the streets. Think about it. Why in the hell are you in the street? Well, I'm in the street because I'm all this and I'm all that. Oh, come on, please. You know, your dick ain't no different than nobody else's dick, okay? So get that out of your head, you know. Your looks ain't no different than nobody else's look. We all looks good when we're young, and when we get old, we're going to swivel away, okay? Get that in your head. It don't last forever. And if you turn around, and I'm going to tell you something else too. You have a tendency, every time a policeman pull you over, you want to get nasty with him. That's stupid. Now, think about this here. You get young and dumb and full of calm. And you're running from the policeman. So he grabbed you, hold you down, because you're doing some dumb shit most likely. Don't get me wrong. I understand a lot of these cops. You got racist cops, of course. But when they turn around and pull you over, you're going to act stupid. And number one, you got to realize you're not a white boy. Get that in your head. You're not white. So if you're not white, you got to put it up here. I'm not white, so I have to act accordingly. You cannot get out talking shit to that policeman. He got what he got? He got a blackjack. He got a gun. He got the little thing called a stinger. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. And also, he got mace. He got all this shit in his arsenal. Plus, if you turn around and take 2 or 3 policemen down, maybe let's say if you take 20 of them down, but they got the National Guard gonna back them up. They got the Army gonna back them up. They got the Marine gonna back them up. Your ass can't win. So get it out of your head that you can win. You can't win. So when they pull you over, be polite. Give them your license. You said, well, he messed with my First Amendment. That's for white boys. You don't have a First Amendment like he have. You think you got it. But see, I'll tell you something. You don't know what you're up to until it turn around and happen to you. Because when it happened to you, then you holler, I thought I had some rights. You do have rights. But you see, you have to realize in that situation, as my father always said, when you got your hands in the lion's mouth, ease it out. You ease it out, and then you're going to have to have somebody, as my daddy always said, you have to keep a white man in your pocket. Now, what that means is that if you get in trouble, you would have to have a good lawyer, and most likely he's going to be white. And if the lawyer is white, most likely the judge is going to be white, and the people that you mess with is going to be white. So you fucked up all the way around. So try to keep your drawers up on your butt and try to be a decent citizen, Because if you don't be a decent citizen, and when you get out of prison, they're gonna drop your ass. Now you ain't going to the white community. You're gonna go back to the black community. You're gonna go right back to the black community doing that same damn shit. You're gonna be breaking in their houses. You're gonna be stealing their cars. You're gonna be doing some other dumb shit. Then they're gonna give you another 10 or 15 years. When your ass get out, you're gonna be so goddamn old. The women don't even want you. So it is what it is. But I always tell you, when you go to prison, you're going to end up being in some bad situations. And what I mean that's bad situation. And I'm not talking from experience. I've never been to prison, but I'm talking about what my adopted son told me. He said, it's nothing but asshole and elbows. He said, you might not think it's true. He said, but when you get in there, and this is the very word that he told me. He said, Dad, I'm going to tell you something. He said, these white folk don't give a fuck about your ass in prison. And I told him this, you should have knew about that when you was outside. When you was outside, they didn't give a fuck about you. Now, what do you think they're going to give a fuck about you in prison? So he said, I've learned my lesson. He finally got out. And he done passed away now, but it's for different circumstances. I'm not going to go into that. But yet still, what I'm trying to say, if you always keep yourself as a decent citizen, and another thing too, you go around here and you're dropping trash and shit on your neighbor's lawn, and you think it's funny. You think there's something cute, And then you say the white folks don't want me in your community. What in the hell do you want your young ass in their community for? They scared too, So anyway, I'm gonna just say it like this here: keep your mouth shut and your ass open. You won't get in that shit. This is some raw shit. And always remember to subscribe to my channel. Press that button. It's plenty more where that come from.
Turn up that goddamn jungle music. To the dance floor. Why you sitting down for? Come on. To the dance floor. Why you sitting down for? Come on. To the dance floor. Why you sitting down for? Come on. To the dance floor.